Hello everybody, and welcome to this Let's Play of Shattered Haven. I'm Chris Park, I'm the lead developer of the game, and I'm going to show you through a little section that includes a few multi-screen levels and part of the overworld, so you get a better sense of the flow. Rather than starting at the beginning of the game, this is in the Ivanwood Marsh, which is near the middle of kind of the default path of the path branches. So this is the default path, the easier one, and we're going to go into Snow Hill. So we got a little bit of a cutscene here with Zombie Mom running away from us, and of course we want to follow her. So our main character Darrell here is heading off after her, and at this point we're making the transition to a new area, and there's a little cutscene here that gives us a bit of a chance to get a side view of the game, and there's some text that explains a little bit more of the story with Darrell and his wife Mary talking to one another. They're off on a mission to save their kids, and a lot of this kind of establishes the mood as well as keeps the story going. We have fully voiced cutscenes as well as these comic panel cutscenes without the voice acting, and then we also have in-engine cutscenes that are, you know, like what you just saw with Zombie Mom running. That was obviously a very simple one with no text or anything, but there are other ones that are more involved. So this cutscene's about to end. Well, I thought it was. I wrote this cutscene, but clearly I don't remember it too well. Alright, so now we're in Snow Hill. This only plays the first time we reach here. Whenever you enter a new area, like a new overworld area or a new level, the time is kind of frozen, and there's little text pop-ups on all the little greys and some of the other enemies, so you can tell what they are. And then you get going, and everybody starts moving. Those are wandering greys, so they only start chasing you once you get close to them. So there's a level here. We're going to skip that one. I have a particular one in mind to show you. Wandering greys still after us here. So we're going to duck in this room, and there's a portal. And now we're in the Overgrown Mountains. Okay, so we can see there's some strong new greys, which that means they can go busting through these thorns that we can't get through, and they will beat us up pretty good. So let's come over here. There are some crazed greys. They just run around at random. They don't actually chase us, unlike most greys. So that gives us a chance to see what we're going to do. You know, we can push these boulders, but we can't push them that direction. And there are crazed greys here, but they're not going over there where the landmines are, and the landmines are blocking our access to the hammer. And we need the hammer to repair the bridge, so we can create the scythe, which lets us get the thorns down. So this looks like a no-go. So let's go back this way. Those strong greys are after us again, strong new greys. Just plowing through the scenery. Alright, oh, there's a couple of regular greys here. Those guys chase us, but they can't knock over thorns. So I'm going to lead them around this way. And now I've got the whip. Haha! That's useful in a variety of ways. For one thing, I can hit them and stun them. And so I stunned one for 5 seconds, and the other one then noticed and went around. And now they're both after me again. And here come the strong ones. I'm gonna run. I'm playing on the cutthroat difficulty, which is 2 out of 4 difficulties. There's murderous and possibly impossible above that, and those live up to their name. Murderous actually used to be the only difficulty, well, the middle difficulty, the only one that wasn't like super hard or super easy, but based on early playtesting feedback, we decided to make another one that's kind of in the middle. Alright, so I'm repairing the bridge here, and now I have the scythe. And, you know, I can repair this part of the bridge here too, but it's busted and I can't get across any further because there's, you know, there's nothing more to repair. Okay. So I still don't really have anything to, you know, hurt these guys with. So here we go. There are a couple of, oh boy, water bottles here, and the grays are all weak to water, so hitting them with those hurts them. But the new gray strongs are really strong, and they have a lot of health. So I am going to just stop trying to kill them because I need this. Oh boy, he got me. He almost killed me. I'm going to hang on to this water because I need it over here. Oh boy. Now that's another new gray over there on the left. That is a new gray fast, and she's very fast and nimble as well, so she can get over things. Good. One does her, and if I'm feeling brave, I can check out what's in there. Up, water bottles if I wanted to go kill more of the enemy, but I'm gonna not. So now I'm back on Overworld, and you can see I have completed the level. My score is there. I didn't get any of the bonus objectives. I got hurt, so I didn't get that one, and I didn't get a kill streak of the new gray strongs. I could have used the water bottles on them, just laying the water bottles and not doing anything else in between there, and that would have been getting me a gold completion status as well as more points. This is a cool one. My wife made this one. I made the last one. As you can see, this is a really good example of when you need to wow, that music's loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. This is a really good example of when you need to stop and look around at the level before you actually take some actions, because there's a seeker over there that's going to come running at me pretty instantly. This is another single screen level rather than a multi-screen level, and you know, the levels vary in terms of what their design is like. So the iron tacks are fatal to the grays, so we got the seeker with that. Let's see if I can remember the solution to this puzzle offhand. It's been a while since I've particularly played this one. Alright. There we go. There's a spears wall, which they only die if they hit it from one direction. Health pickup. I definitely needed that. Alright. Now, there's another gray down there that wants to kill me, so give him a shot. Tell there was a door there by the thing in the ceiling showing that there's an entryway into there. You can knock a lot of the furniture and a lot of the other pieces around there. Lakeside, a place for fishing tackle. Yeah. Now this is tricky because they can't go in the shallow water without getting hurt, and so they won't. But there's nothing much that I can do either, because there we go. I got one of them, and then I've got a lurker that's after me. I can run around up here to get some more tags. There we go. But I'm still pretty short on things, so... Oh, well, I've got some spears. Never mind. I got some one-time pitchforks. So, 1, 2... Now I'm still short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bucket and got some water that way. And I missed. Got him. He got trapped by the other water, but not enough to kill him. Alright, now you can see that there's some little sparkly things here in the trees. I'm going to set some fires. I can't just burn these trees. They're not dry enough for me to burn them with my lamp directly, but these dead trees are, and they can set fire to the adjacent stuff. So let's see what that reveals. So this one was just some money. The spark will show you where there's something hidden, but unless you have the map, you can't tell whether it's a positive hidden thing or a negative hidden thing. So I'm going to go set some fires in general. Oh, oops, that was stupid. Alright, we got the last gray who went into the fire. They're weak to fire, but they're not smart enough to avoid that. They avoid things like water, and after one gray falls in the hole, the rest will avoid it, the first one won't. So they kind of learn a little bit as they play, as you play. But only the ones that are nearby actually learn. So you got some snow spiders here, and it's more of the overworld. Overworlds can get pretty maze-like. There's more wandering grays. You'll notice that when you're in single player, you know, you've got the whichever character you're not playing. In this case, Mary, the wife, is following behind me on the overworld. You can also play as her, and then Darrell, the husband, will follow behind you. They are not, they're invincible, basically. They won't get hurt. So this is not an escort quest, basically. And in 2-player, you each play, you know, one of them. Alright, this is Inky Black Tunnel Maze. This is a pretty cool one. This is one, I think I made this one. It's been a few years. Alright, so I picked up the lantern so I can see a little better. And that's a crazed gray that's going by, so he's no threat. But there's some that will be, that are actively chasing me. The crazed gray is a threat, he's just not chasing me, sort of a threat, so I need to stay out of his way, but that's about it. Oh, here we go. Alright, oh boy. So there's a regular gray chasing me, but fortunately I found a pitchfork before he reached me. Like I said, this is the easier path, and I'm playing on difficulty 2 out of 4. So, you know, if you want more of a challenge, you can go through O'Reilly's mine, and there's a lot of really dangerous levels there. And you can even make these levels a lot more dangerous if you turn up the difficulty. Lurker. And I can see my bonus objectives, which there are none in this particular one, at any time. And most levels have bonus objectives that, again, make it more challenging if you want to pursue those particular things. Down at the bottom of the screen, I can see there's 3 more grays in here, but I don't know if there's any other, you know, spirits or monsters or ghosts or animals that are going crazy or anything else, traps. It only tells me about the grays because I'm here to kill grays. This evil being called Shadow Man is making us do that against our will because there's a giant squid that has our kids. And it all makes much more sense. It's not explained that briefly. It's actually a pretty cool story. Eric and Zach and I wrote that together, and we had a lot of fun making sure that it all made, you know, internal sense and so forth, which is something we do in all of our games at Arkin, even though they get really fantastical. Alright, there's a crazed gray still running around in the middle of the screen there. If I can remember my way through... Nope, that's a dead end. He's through here. There's a sign. It says, hard to see, but you can make out the movement of the grays if you look closely, and that is true. That's how I've been tracking this guy. You may not be able to see it on YouTube. There he is. Got him. And now I head for the exit. Sometimes, if you're too slow heading for the exit, then grays pop out. I mean, spirits pop out and come after you. and that can be pretty nasty. Hey, and since this level didn't have any bonus objectives, I got a little gold marker, so you can see what that looks like. And this gate here is locked because there's no way to smash it down, and I have to find another way through. I have to, basically find the key in the overworld. So there's some puzzly aspects to the overworld as well, not just individual levels. And your inventory is persistent on the overworld, and you get some weapons that you don't normally get in levels, like you get pistols and even a rifle if you want to, but the grays are only weak to fire, iron, and water, so bullets don't actually hurt them. You stun them for a couple of seconds when you shoot them, but the old adage of shooting zombies in the head really doesn't work. And there's Shadow Man. Oh, and there's also a lurker, and I don't have anything to stop him. Back up this way. Hey, little house. And I'm gonna end it there so that I don't spoil anything more than I already have. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's a really fun game. You can check it out on Steam, GOG.com, Green Man Gaming, Gamersgate, Arkansite, you name it. It's normally $9.99, but this particular week it's just launched, and so it's 25% off. Give it a shot. Thanks. Bye.